Hello investors, welcome back to my YouTube channel. On this segment of my YouTube channel, I come here every Sunday to dissect the market and give potential trade setup for the week and weeks to come. But before I go any further, subscribe to my YouTube channel. Trading is all about decision making, choices, choices, choices. From your daily routine, you can easily tell if you are making good choices or not. The game changer in trading comes when you become better at making decisions. Without wasting any of your time, let's go to my charts and let me show I prepare for the week. Alright guys, welcome to my screen. So I come on a weekly time frame to identify the major support and resistance zone, which will be helping me trade this market and find the direction in the market for as long as week comes and week goes. Alright, without wasting any much of our time, I would like to quickly plot out the support and resistance zone. So let me plot this out. This is a very obvious support and resistance at the same time. Major zone, no brainer. I would like to plot another one for you. Let's clone this. Another major zone here, no brainer. Major zone. The markets will not play about this. We still also have another support here. I know if we use another broker, we'll probably see this market in depth as far as back as 19 something. This is just 2008, but that's all we need for now. We don't really need every data in this market to understand the direction in the market. Alright. I remember I was trying to buy dollar all the way after I've seen this, I always talk about this is the impulse move. We pulled back here and we started ranging here for months, and when we started buying, I was like, oh, no brainer, the dollar is ready to start buying. I was just expecting us to pull back into some of the support region here and keep blasting out and probably even break out for a new high. Do you get what I'm saying? With a Fibonacci proof trade and all the way somewhere here. But as you can see, this market is still selling, and which is quite, I don't know what to call it. It's shameful for the dollar because I'm dollar pro. I always believe that the dollar, or the United States as the greatest economy in the world, will find its way to outshine its other competitive economy. But then, as I keep progressing, I realize that this market might want to go for a deeper pullback. Let's say we're pulling into this region for maybe, then probably still buy. That's because I'm dollar pro. But we can sell all the way here because market moves from zone to zone. Now I would like to identify a minor zone for us here to potentially watch out for the dollar to come into this particular zone. I would like us to be very careful about this zone. Exactly. Let me make a smaller thing. You don't have to know as long as it's just a minor zone, it's not a major zone. And at the same time, I will make sure I become very fast in this trade. I'm not trying to have a lengthy video here. Now, this is the worst case scenario we will have. Is either we come here, buy all the way back, or we come here, maybe retrace, break below, and keep selling all the way to this zone, which I don't know. I can't really tell. It's all a game of probabilities. Now, let me show you my fib tool I used to identify the direction of the market. We already have a swing high in this place. All we needed to do was have a pullback and come all the way to this extension, which is what we did. This could also serve as a fake out in the market after we finally broke out of this range we had sometimes for like 2 years. Sometimes around February 2023 we started this range, and trust me, trading all of this was the longest thing to do in this market. But finally had the fake out, and we started selling all the way down. Now let me go to daily time frame for us to see this properly. As I was saying, alright, we finally broke out, which makes us understand structure. Now market gives us a breakout retest pattern, which is very easy. Breakout retest, continuation all the way to the downside. Probably have a pullback spot, but I expect the market to drop all the way here. Now we already have our direction on a daily time frame and on a weekly time frame, even with the Fibonacci play as well. I remember this is the swing high in the market, the current swing high. I drew my fib all the way to the swing low. Can you see the way we pulled into the 0.5, 0.6 region? The bearish daily engulfing candle. No brainer. We are definitely going to keep selling. We're coming all the way to this extension. First of all, before we even do anything, maybe pull back and come all the way here. So I'm calling it right here. Dollar is going to 94. I don't know what they call it, but we're going all the way to $94. I don't know, but that's the price I'll be seeing dollar going into. Now, I only check DXY for direction, but then I use other pairs, other markets to trade. I trade other markets rather. Now, I'll be going. EU performed better than GU last week, and I did not know why that happened. I would like to also plot the support and resistance on this market quickly so we could move forward, and I do not want to waste any of our time. Alright, I can see the most obvious turning point in the market, which definitely has to be this. See this market. The markets might be a bit tricky, especially when you are lost on the lower time frame. But if you know how to scale out on the higher time frame, you'll be able to understand market dynamics and whatever goes on in this market. Just very simple. I don't need to plot too many things. I know my direction in this market. I can also see a trend line coming all the way from here. Can you see this? Exactly. So it feels like I can't even see the market wants to start buying all the way. Do you get what I'm saying? I can't say, oh, okay, finally broke above here, so we're coming here. We're going to keep buying all the way to this support region here. I can't even call that out live here, because people will come for me. People will definitely come for me saying, oh, how can I call that? But like, what I know for sure is going to happen is the market is coming all the way into 1.2500. I'm calling it here again. Market is going all the way to 1.2500. I'm very sure you are hearing this for the first time here. I can see we definitely broke out of this fucking region, of this range we were for years. And I'm quite excited about that because the market is just finally giving us a trend. The market is very easy. Fibonacci from this low point in the market to the highest point in the market. We pull back into the 0.5, 0.6 Fibonacci, and it's a no-brainer. That's a support region as well. We came here, we did a double bottom. This is a bottom, another bottom. Let me show you on daily time frame. You probably see it well. Even multiple bottoms. We came here, we did triple bottom, a bottom, another bottom. Some people might call this inverted and shoulder, but yeah. And the markets just started blasting out all the way. Why? Immediately I saw this, I was like, oh shit, there's no brainer. The market is going to buy all the way from here to here. I'll probably retest and then buy all the way here. Now, when I was still seeing this, I was still contemplating on getting into the trade here. And the next thing we had was boom, boom, boom. I could not get into the trade. There was no pullback. The market just kept blasting out. So I was like, oh, fuck it. Eventually, I saw a double top here. So I was being very careful about my trade here. The daily candles were not looking as healthy as possible as I was seeing them. But after I saw this engulfing candle come here, and we had a bit of retracement, I got into a trade around somewhere, I can't even remember when to be precise. Then last week I came on here to talk about how to get into the EU trade. I came here, I drew a Fibonacci from this low point to the highest point in the market. Can you see the way we've rallied into the 0.5, 0.6 Fibonacci again? I was like, no brainer, we're about to start buying and I should get myself ready for a buy position. Then market kept stalling around here, stalling around for us. I was like, oh, okay, let me be a bit patient. Then market did what it was supposed to do. It was a engulfing pullback, no brainer. This is what we're having this week. This is about to play out for at least 2-3 weeks. I don't know, depending on the volume in the market. This is a daily time frame. I do not want to scale out on the 4 hours time frame. So the Fibonacci works is a I don't know how to call it. It repeats itself on almost every lower time frame. If I go to a 4 hours time frame, I'll show you how Fibonacci played out again. This is the lowest point in this market as at when we started trading. Remember, we're buying from a Fibonacci. We had this engulfing rejection. We had this engulfing rejection from the Fibonacci. We had a pullback. Now I'll tell you, without even looking at or drawing any tool, I'll tell you this was a Fibonacci pullback and we blasted all the way here. But I'm not even here to talk about Fibonacci. Let me show you from here to here. Can you see? Pull into the 0.5, 0.6, give us a trend all the way to the upside. The same thing is about to happen here. Pull back. We pull back into a Fibonacci again and we're blasting out already. If you are not in this market, I would like you to scale down to a lower time frame, or perhaps you just wait for us to clear out this region if you want to play it safe. But I expect this market to blast out here and come all the way here, and that's what we'll be looking forward to this week for Euro USD. I think this is very, very simple. Very simple. Not too much support and resistance. Just clear direction of the market. Breakout weekly engulfing, retest. Now we're buying all the way here. Even if you did get a trade here, and you put your stop loss all the way here, you're holding all the way here. That's like 4 hours. On a weekly time frame, I know that's too much. We don't even place our trades on a weekly time frame. I like to scale down to like 2 hours or 4 hours to place the trades. But yeah, EU to 1.2500. We make decisions every day. Now imagine if you keep making the wrong decisions every day. Just from the little things you do in your life, by waking up very early before everybody, by going to bed at the right time, by not drinking alcohol too late. Same thing for USD CHF. It's going to be a lengthy one. This video is going to be a lengthy one. I'm taking my time to analyze every pair from a weekly time frame, from how I view the market, from my direction to my trade entry to everything that goes on with my weekly prep. Now back on a weekly time frame, this is USD CHF. This is one of the best things I've been trading since I started trading. I can see that we are in bearish markets. We are like almost bearish every time. Do you get what I'm saying? Almost bearish every time. It's like the market does not want to buy. This is since 1971, and I know there's not much volume, but like direction is all that matters. So Swiss franc is known as a safe haven. It's known as a safe haven. Alright. So let me go on to plot quick support and resistance again. Very, very easy. Most obvious turning points in this market will definitely be Sorry, let me just use a weekly time frame. Alright, let's go on. I want the mood. I might be feeling the cool. There might no one like you. I'm in the mood. Alright, sorry about that. I just got distracted a bit. I think I'll just put this here. Alright, that's good. Now let's look for more support and resistance. These are the two major support and resistance. Let's look for a minor one. This is definitely a minor one. Should we call this a major one? I think we should call this a major one as well. Alright, now let's look for a minor support and resistance. This is a minor one. I don't know. I feel like you can see what I'm trying to explain here. That we are bearish and we keep looking for bearish positions in the market, or keep looking for selling positions in this market. Let me remove this channel panel for you. So I feel like you just understood why I put the panel there. Be the parallel channel, something like that. I'm quite sure you understand why they are there now. Alright. As I go on, I keep showing you more and more. Alright, I think this is fine. Okay, yeah. I think I should just go straight to the point for which we are in. We are always selling. Market is bearish. I understand direction. The market is selling. All I need to do is position for myself for sell trade. I can see that we pulled into this region for multiple tests and start selling. Finally, the main thing I just want to show you is we finally broke out of this region. These buy positions were very weak and we came all the way here. Now the next thing we should have is here. We'll probably sell all the way here. That's if we do not even sell here. What happened? Direction, as if we do not even come all the way to this 0.7200. But I won't call that yet here. I will just go on and go to a daily time frame for you to see what's happening. Very, very, very simple as well. The same thing I called. Very simple. Very, very simple. Most recent low in the market to here. We pulled into this place for a Fibonacci place. Was it here? Yeah. I think something like that. Cause you're very special to me. Girl, I like this. Alright. Now we finally broke below this support region. Mind you, this support region has been holding since 2000. This is 2023. This is 2024. Finally broke in 2025, which is crazy. We even tried to break in 2015. We broke through in 2011. But we add all of this spike back to the upside. I feel like the market wants to come and fill out all of this week, and trust me, this is a lot. This is a lot for us to take in. It's about how much is this? It's about 1,388 pips. Wow. Well, I was able to spot a very nice entry on a 2 hours time frame, and I'm still holding my position. Mind you, I've been catching this market since March 16. But with my little knowledge, I didn't know we were going to be selling this heavy. Now, can you see this? Very simple. Very, very simple. We had to pull into this region and just kept selling. I think I call my trade here. I sent it to the TG. I'm like, okay, we're going all the way here first before we see anything. Before anything happens in this market, I probably still have the trade open on my other chart. Yeah, as I was saying, exactly. This is the trade. I sent this out to the Telegram group. I'm like, easy, simple. We don't need to stress the market too much. Onto the next one. So let's see what this market does this week. This is foolproof. SD USD on a weekly time frame. As I was saying about USD I started catching USD from February 16. I can't remember. Can you see? Can you see the date? It was around February. I caught the sell all the way from here to this place, and I took my profit here. Can you imagine? Because I thought the market was probably going to start buying back or something. The market didn't even give me a clear break off of this region for a buy position. The market didn't even break above here to give me something like this. Maybe the market wants to start buying or something. But me, I chickened out of the trade, and I was thinking market wanted to do this. The market didn't even do that. Now, because of my lack of experience, I took my trade out and I missed the major move in this market. I'm like, what the fuck? But yeah, this is the market. The market will definitely give you profit from time to time. So it's your choice to take it. And the market will definitely give you losses from time to time. It's your choice to cut your loss short or let your account blow. It all leads down to choices. Trade update on gold. I'm still very bullish on gold. I'm calling gold to 3,700 pounds. Some people are calling 4K. I'm like, yeah, but we have to reach 3,700 first. Very simple, very, very simple. We are bullish, understand the direction. We've come into this region for a change in direction. If I draw my feet from here to here, I'm getting a real lifetime Fibonacci play. First of all, we're coming all the way here. Then, if there's a lot of momentum, we'll break above and get to 3,700 pounds. And that's time about that. On my way to S&P 500, I can still see we're still buying. I'm very, very bullish on this pair. We need to break above this place before I place another trade. The trade I have opened, I think it's around. Okay, we're back in profit now. Same thing for US30. Keep buying stock, US stock, but I really don't know what's happening right now. It feels like we might want to sell for a while. I don't know. I'm just being very, very patient, and I will not be trading it. BTC as well. I remember calling BTC trade from 78k. It's all on my YouTube channel. You can go back and see. I also called BTC from this head and shoulder here, and we're still buying. Well, that's it. That's all for Sunday swings. We have we have Euro USD and maybe USD CHF. Those two, they are enough for you to make money from the market. If you want to trade GU, it's your choice. If you want to trade USD card, it's still your choice. There's NZD USD as well. Well, that's my time. We just finished another session. I won't lie to you, that was one of the best sessions I've ever done. Well, we spoke about trading risk. We spoke about trade decision or decision making generally. We spoke about how to prepare yourself for the week and position yourself as a sniper and wait for the best of the best setup. We pick quality over quantity here. Yes. And try and be more patient with your trades and let it play out. Let's print this bread, brothers.